My dear ones, today I want to talk to you about something very special that touches our hearts deeply. You know that inexplicable feeling that there is someone out there who completes your existence in a way that goes beyond earthly love. Well, it's no coincidence that you are watching this video right now. God, in His infinite wisdom, created some souls in pairs. They are called twin flames, one single essence divided into two beings. It's different from soulmates. It's something much deeper and sacred. When you find your twin flame, it's not just a casual encounter. It's a divine awakening. Many of you who are watching me now have already felt this special connection. Perhaps you met someone who touched your being in an inexplicable way, bringing forth feelings and sensations you have never experienced before. Or maybe you are still searching, feeling that emptiness that seems like nothing in this world can fill. Today I will share with you the 7 sacred signs that only twin flames can recognize. These are signs that the Creator Himself left as clues along our path. They are not common signs of love or attraction. They are divine manifestations that occur when two parts of the same soul reunite in this life. This message is not for everyone. If you are here, you have been spiritually guided. You are part of a special group of souls that have a greater mission in this earthly plane. And finding your twin flame is part of this divine purpose. Before we continue with these sacred signs, I ask that you connect even more with our community. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, click the subscription button now and activate the notification bell. This way, you will receive more messages like this that can guide your spiritual path. Let's embark together on this journey of light and divine love. Let's talk about the first sign that God places on our path when we find our twin flame. It's something so special that many call it a divine awakening. Have you noticed how our life can change completely in a single moment? That's exactly what happens when a twin flame crosses our path. It's not a small change, it's a complete transformation of our way of seeing the world and feeling life. It's as if God suddenly opened a door inside our heart that we didn't even know existed. Many tell me that they started to feel a different energy, a force that comes from within. Thoughts become clearer, emotions deeper, and we begin to understand things that once seemed like mysteries. This awakening is like a divine gift. Suddenly, you start to notice small details that have always been there, but that you never noticed before. The sky seems bluer, the wind carries messages, and every person who crosses your path seems to have a special meaning. But don't think it's all joy and light. Sometimes this awakening can also bring difficult moments. It's as if God is cleaning our house from the inside, going through old drawers, dusting off forgotten corners. It can hurt a little, but it's necessary for our growth. We begin to question things we once accepted without thinking. Old habits start to bother us. Some friendships may drift away, while others, more genuine, come closer. It's as if we are undergoing a deep spiritual cleansing. The most beautiful thing is that this awakening doesn't happen only to you. It happens to your twin flame as well. It's as if you both are waking up together to a new reality. Even if you are physically separated, the transformations happen in harmony. Many people ask me how to know if it's really a twin flame awakening. It's simple. When it's real, you have no doubt. It's different from any other experience you've ever had in life. It's not that common passion that everyone knows. It's a call from the soul. It's important to remember that this awakening has a greater purpose. It's not just about finding love. It's about growing spiritually, evolving as a person, getting closer to God. It's a call to a special mission that only you two can fulfill together. God chooses the right moment for each awakening. Some people feel this while they are still young, others only later in life. There is no wrong time. There is God's time. When it happens, it's because you are ready to receive this blessing. This is just the first sign, but it's one of the most important. It's like the key that opens the door to all the other signs we will talk about. It's the moment when God touches your heart and says, "Now you are ready to understand true love." Now let's talk about a very special sign that God places on the path of twin flames. It's as if the Father puts a magical mirror in front of us, but this mirror doesn't show our face. It shows our soul. When you find your twin flame, you start to see in another person things that exist within you. It's like looking in a mirror and seeing parts of yourself that you didn't even know existed. Sometimes they are beautiful things that make you smile. Other times, they are things that bother you. You know that flaw you see in someone else that irritates you a lot. Many times, it's precisely something that you also have and don't want to admit. It's God using your twin flame as a mirror to show you where you need to improve. It's as if He is saying, "Look, my child, pay attention here." And it's not just the flaws. Your twin flame also reflects your most beautiful qualities. Sometimes we can't see how special we are, how much love we have to give, how much strength we carry within us. Then God places someone in front of us to show us that. It's funny how this happens. You may have similar tastes, similar ways of speaking or acting. You may have gone through similar experiences in life, even without ever having met before. It's as if you were two mirrors facing each other. The reflection goes back and forth infinitely. But don't think it's easy. Seeing our reflection so clearly can be frightening at first. We want to run away, hide, pretend we're not seeing. It's normal to feel fear. After all, it's not every day that we have the courage to look so deeply into our own soul. God uses this mirroring to help us grow. Every flaw you recognize in yourself through the other is a chance for transformation. It's like a deep cleaning that God does in our soul, using our twin flame as an instrument. And there's more. When you start to heal, your twin flame also feels that healing. It's such a strong connection that when one grows, the other grows along with them. When one heals an old wound, the other also finds healing. It's a joint effort, even when they are separated. It's important to remember that this mirroring doesn't happen to hurt. It's a gift from God to help us evolve. He shows us exactly where we need to improve to be happier, more fulfilled, and closer to what He dreamed for us. Sometimes we go through years of our lives without really knowing ourselves. Then God sends our twin flame as a living mirror, walking and talking, to show us who we really are. It's a precious gift, even when it hurts a little. This second sign is one of the deepest. It's not just about love. It's about self-knowledge, growth, and healing. It's God giving us the chance to see ourselves as He sees us, with all love and all truth. It's a divine invitation to look within and grow together. When you recognize this sign, it's time to give thanks. Thank even when it hurts, even when it scares you, because each reflection is a chance to become more like what God dreamed for you since the beginning of time. You know that emptiness in your chest that nothing fills, that feeling that something is missing, even when your life seems to be all in order. Many people spend years trying to understand that hole in their soul. Some try to fill it with work, others with food, others with shopping. But nothing works. It's as if you are searching for something without knowing exactly what it is. You go to church, go to therapy, travel, meet new people, but that feeling that a piece is missing remains there. It's like trying to fit the wrong pieces into a puzzle. No matter how hard you try, it doesn't fit. But when God allows the meeting with your twin flame, something incredible happens. It's as if that emptiness you carried your whole life simply disappears. It's not something that happens gradually. It's sudden. One moment you are incomplete, the next you are whole. It's different from when you fall in love with someone. In common love, you may feel happy, but there is still that sense that something is missing. With the twin flame, it's different. It's as if you finally understand why you felt incomplete before. You were waiting for this soul. Many people tell me it's like breathing properly for the first time, as if before you were breathing halfway without realizing it. Suddenly, your lungs fill completely, and you think, "This is what I have been searching for my whole life." It's a peace that comes from within. It doesn't depend on whether you are physically together or not. Even when separated, there is a sense of wholeness that doesn't go away. It's as if your soul finally finds its place in the world, its safe harbor. God is so wise that He created this special connection. He knew we would need each other to feel complete. It's not a dependency, it's a divine complement. Like two pieces that were made for each other. You may be married, have children, a seemingly complete life, but if your soul hasn't found its other half, that emptiness remains there. And when you find it, no matter the situation, you feel that now you are where you should be. It's as if the world makes more sense. The colors become more vivid, the music more beautiful, life lighter. It's not that problems disappear, they continue to exist. But now you have the strength to face them, because you feel complete inside. This completeness doesn't come only from romantic love. It's deeper than that. It's spiritual. It's as if your soul recognizes, there is the part that was missing in me. It's a gift from God so special that human words can barely explain. And when you feel this, there's no way to confuse it. It's not that fleeting joy of a new love. It's a deep certainty, a peace that comes from the soul. It's God saying, "Now you are complete, my child, just as I planned from the beginning." Let's now talk about one of the most beautiful signs that exists in the meeting of twin flames. It's that magical moment of the first glance when your soul recognizes another soul as if they have known each other forever. You know when you meet someone new and feel that strange thing? It's not love at first sight. It's much deeper than that. It's as if your soul jumps and screams, "I found you." It's such a strong recognition that it gives you butterflies in your stomach, an emotion you've never felt before. It's different from any other encounter you've ever had in life. It can be in a common place, in the supermarket, at work, at a party. But the moment is extraordinary. Time seems to stop. The world goes silent for a second. It's as if only the two of you exist in that instant. Many people tell me they felt something funny, as if they already knew that person from somewhere, but they can't remember where. They search their memory, try to recall if they've crossed paths before, but nothing. It's because this recognition doesn't come from this life, it comes from the soul. It's as if God placed a special mark on both of you. When you meet, that mark shines, and you recognize each other instantly. There's no need for introductions, no need for explanations. It's a knowing that comes from within, that doesn't pass through the mind, only through the heart. Some people tell me they even felt things in their bodies, a warmth in their chest, a different chill, sweaty hands, a racing heart. The body reacts because the soul recognized someone very special. It's as if every cell of your being knows it is in front of its other half. And the most incredible thing is that it doesn't matter if you are different on the outside. You may be of different ages, come from different places, have different upbringings. The soul recognizes the soul, regardless of the package it came in. It's God showing that true love goes far beyond appearances. Some people try to rationalize, to find logical explanations for this instant recognition, but it doesn't work. It's a divine mystery that only those who experience it understand. It's like trying to explain colors to someone who has never seen them. There aren't enough words. And it's not just in the first meeting. Every time you see each other, even after a long time apart, that feeling of recognition returns. It's as if the soul says, "Yes, it's really you. I still recognize you." It's a divine seal that doesn't fade with time. This recognition is a gift from God. Not everyone has the blessing of experiencing this in this life. If you felt it, it's a sign that you were chosen to live one of the deepest forms of love that exists. It's an eternal mark on the soul, a sacred meeting that was written in the stars. When we talk about the fifth sign that God places on the path of twin flames, we enter a very special territory. It's not just about love or attraction. It's about a deep alignment that goes far beyond what the eyes can see. Imagine two stars that shine at the same frequency. That's how twin flames are. They vibrate in perfect harmony when it comes to the most important values in life. There's no need to agree or discuss. They naturally see the world with similar eyes. This alignment appears in the small things of everyday life. You may have the same views on honesty, on how to treat people, on what is truly important in life. It's as if you have learned the same lessons, even having lived completely different lives. And it goes further. Your life missions complement each other perfectly. One may be a teacher, the other a businessman, but deep down, they are working toward the same greater purpose. It's as if God gave each one a different part of the same mission. Many people tell me they feel a special connection when talking about their dreams with their twin flame. Even if they have never discussed it before, they discover that they have always dreamed of similar things. Always wanted to make a difference in the world, in complementary ways. It's interesting to note that this alignment doesn't mean you are the same in everything. On the contrary, you may have different personalities, different tastes, different ways of doing things. But in what really matters, in the values of the soul, you are like two drops of water. Sometimes one twin flame can express exactly what the other has always wanted to say, but never found the words for. It's as if one completes the other's thought. It's not telepathy, it's spiritual harmony. It's God showing that you were made of the same essence. And there's more. When one twin flame starts to work on their life mission, the other naturally feels inspired to do the same. It's as if one pulls the other up in a movement of joint growth. Even when physically separated, they evolve together. This alignment also appears in moments of decision. Without planning, you end up making similar decisions, choosing paths that lead in the same direction. It's as if your internal compasses always point to the same north. Many ask me if this means you will never disagree on anything. Of course not. You can have different opinions on many things. But when it comes to fundamental values, love, honesty, compassion, faith, you are always in harmony. It's like a cosmic dance, where each one knows exactly their role. One may lead in some areas, while the other leads in others, but always maintaining that perfect harmony that only twin flames can have. And it's not just in good moments. Even in difficulties, you tend to face problems in the same way, with the same values as a foundation. It's as if you have the same internal manual on how to deal with life. God is so wise that He created this alignment for a greater purpose. It's not just for the happiness of both of you. It's so that together you can accomplish something special in the world. Each pair of twin flames has a unique mission that can only be fulfilled through this union. It's important to remember that this alignment doesn't happen by chance. It's a divine gift, carefully planned. When you find someone who vibrates at the same frequency as you, who dreams the same dreams and carries the same values, give thanks. It's one of the most precious signs that God can give. And even if the circumstances of life sometimes separate you physically, this alignment remains. It's as if your souls are always connected by an invisible thread, dancing to the same music, even if in different places in the world. It's the living proof that God leaves nothing to chance. Every encounter has its divine purpose. When we talk about the sixth sign of twin flames, we enter a very special territory. We are no longer just talking about love or connection. We are talking about spiritual growth. It's as if God brings two souls together not only to love each other, but primarily to grow together. This meeting is like a magical mirror that shows exactly where we need to improve. Your twin flame has the special gift of touching points in your soul that need healing, even without intending to. Sometimes, just being close to them, old wounds begin to surface, asking for attention. It's interesting how this happens naturally. You don't need to sit down and agree, let's work on our spiritual growth today. No, the very coexistence, the conversations, the challenges that arise, all of this naturally pushes you toward joint evolution. Many people think that finding their twin flame will solve all their problems, but in reality, it's the opposite. It's as if this meeting brings to the surface everything that needs to be healed within you. These are old issues, past traumas, hidden fears. Everything comes to the surface, asking for attention. And it's not easy. Sometimes it hurts, sometimes it scares, sometimes you want to run away. But it is precisely in this pain that the greatest blessing lies. Because every wound you heal, every fear you face, every trauma you resolve makes you stronger, more whole, closer to what God dreamed for you. The most beautiful thing is that you grow together. When one evolves, they naturally pull the other up as well. It's like a synchronized dance where each step of one inspires the other to take their own step. Even when you are physically separated, this movement continues to happen. Your twin flame has a unique way of challenging you to be better. It's not by criticizing or demanding. It's simply by being who they are. The love you feel for them gives you the strength to face your fears, to change old patterns, to become a better version of yourself. And there's more. This growth is not just for the two of you. When two twin flames evolve together, they raise the vibration of everyone around them. It's as if you become beacons of light, inspiring other people to also seek their spiritual growth. Many ask me why this process is sometimes so difficult. It's because we are talking about a deep transformation. It's not just about changing habits or behaviors. It's about changing the very essence. It's about letting the old die so that the new can be born. It's important to remember that this growth has no end. It's not like reaching a destination, and that's it. It's a continuous journey where each achievement opens the door to new challenges, new learnings, new opportunities for evolution. God is so wise that He uses this deep love as fuel for our evolution. Because it's easier to face our fears, heal our wounds, and change our patterns when we have someone by our side who loves us unconditionally. And even in the most difficult moments, when it seems like everything is falling apart, remember, this is also part of the process. Sometimes we need to crumble to rebuild something stronger, more beautiful, more aligned with our divine purpose. We have reached the seventh sign of twin flames, one of the most mysterious and magical. It's that moment when you realize that there are no coincidences. Everything is part of a divine plan much greater than we can imagine. With twin flames, the universe seems to dance a perfectly choreographed routine. There are chance encounters that have nothing to do with chance. You think of the person, and minutes later, you receive a message from them. You dream of something at night and discover that they had the same dream. These are signs that show you are connected on a level that goes beyond the physical. It's impressive how paths cross in unexpected ways. Sometimes you find out that you were in the same places, met the same people, lived similar experiences, all before even knowing each other. It's as if the universe was preparing the ground for your meeting. And it's not just the big coincidences that catch attention. It's also the small synchronicities of everyday life. You look at the clock and see repeated numbers. You hear a song that reminds you of them. And at that exact moment, they are thinking of you. These are subtle signs, but they show that there is a deep connection between you. Divine that shows us how perfect God is in His plans. Each sign is like a guiding star, illuminating the path of the souls chosen to live this transcendental love. From the emptiness that transforms into completeness, through the instant recognition that makes the heart race, to the synchronicities that show the divine presence in every detail. Everything has been meticulously planned by the Creator. These are unique marks that distinguish this sacred love from any other type of relationship. When we talk about twin flames, we are not just talking about romantic love. We are talking about a connection that transcends time, that goes beyond the physical and touches the depths of the soul. It is a meeting that awakens, that transforms, that elevates not only those involved, but everyone around them. If you have recognized these signs in your life, know that you have been chosen for a special mission. God does not place this type of love in the path of just anyone. It is a sacred gift, reserved for those souls who have a greater purpose to fulfill in this world. Remember, this journey is not always easy, but it is always transformative. Every challenge, every synchronicity, every moment of growth is part of a perfect divine plan. Trust in God's timing and allow yourself to live this experience in its entirety. Dear chosen ones of God, now it is your turn to share your sacred story. Tell us in the comments, which of these signs touched your soul the most? What was your moment of recognition with your twin flame? What divine synchronicities marked your journey? Your story may be exactly what another chosen one needs to read today to feel less alone on this journey. Share, connect, strengthen this network of love that God is weaving through twin flames. May the divine light continue to guide every step of your sacred journey. Om, Om, Om.